Hey guys, today we're gonna talk about the verse Proverbs 20:22, and the verse itself is, "Say not thou, will I recompense evil, but wait on the Lord, and He shall save thee." And this verse speaks a lot about people that may have done us wrong or done something bad to us. It's about revenge. That revenge is not healthy. It's not good to harbor, these things in our heart and have this anger and this feeling that we want to do to them what they did to us, or get back at them for what they did to us. And it's basically not worth it. For one, it's not worth it to ourselves. It's not worth. Does it make you better, to bring yourself down to that level? No. So at the end of the day, you might get revenge on somebody in some way, verbally, physically, whatever the situation may be. You might do it, and you might feel a momentary, like happiness or strength or whatever you perceive to be as that. But I guarantee you, it won't last. It won't last, because that temporary empowerment is exactly temporary. This is why the Word of God tells us to forgive. Look at how much. If you look at everything that you've done that isn't in alignment with Jesus and what he did, his sacrifice, then you have to remember that what he did for us is, we want to align ourselves in a way that we are as like him as we can be. And revenge and hate, simply because others have sinned against you, is not the answer. It's forgiveness. Forgiveness is so huge, because it not just can repair relationships, friendships, family issues. It can repair. And forgiveness is one of the most difficult things to do, because we think that forgiveness is weakness sometimes. That we're giving in to what has wronged us, who has wronged us. No, forgiveness is it's a lot harder. Think about it this way: is it a lot harder to be angry and let your emotions get to you, or is it harder to release that anger and to realize that person was not perfect, just like you aren't? I don't think there's a person out there that can sit there and truly believe, unless they're crazy, that they've never done wrong to anybody, that they've never been wrong. We've all done wrong. So this is why we want to forgive, because we aren't perfect either, guys. So just remember, whenever you're in a situation where so-and-so cut you off while you're driving, or so-and-so on a more personal level, maybe they cheated on you, or maybe they, if it's a relationship, maybe you got in a verbal argument and it turned to a fist fight, or whatever. It could be any situation. Always try to make sure that you look at it from both sides, and from what you think. What the old statement that was so popular, what would Jesus do? Do we not want to be closer to the best person that ever existed on this planet? Like my pastor said, Pastor Emmanuel, he's the only one of his kind, the greatest human being to ever exist. So whatever happened to that? I don't hear it anymore. What would Jesus do? And I'm starting to try to bring that back. Bring it back, because before you act, think about the repercussions of your actions. Now, even in just a regular regular action towards somebody, even if it's just a simple thing, a small thing, a big thing, think. Like if you have an argument, think about the way you're going to present your side of the story. Don't come at people in anger, because you're going to say things you regret. nobody's going to hear anybody because you're both going to be yelling back and forth, and you know, it's just no good. It's just no good. So just take the time and have the patience to engage in these type of things with people, and hopefully avoid some of this, you know, these situations where we have to forgive, or we're the ones that have to be forgiven because of what we did, and just always keep that state of mind of forgiveness, and just keep doing it, guys, because if you live your life by that standard, by being the closest to Jesus and understanding others, and not just being so hard-headed, like I know everything, I'm the best, blah blah blah. No, you're not. None of us are. And when you find the peace and the tranquility that comes from forgiving somebody who has truly wronged you, it's like the worst thing that they've done to you, and you can still find a way to forgive that, guys. Oh my gosh, what a release. What a release. Instead of holding in that anger and just wanting to fight back and just put them down. Make amends, guys. And yeah, that's it for today. Just try to keep that as your main focus when it comes to conflict with someone else, conflict in your relationship, conflict in your friendships, conflict with family members. It can always be repaired, and be the bigger person, be the more closer to Jesus type of person, and what would he do? And forgive. And the more you do this, the happier you will both be. I guarantee it. And even sometimes situations where you can forgive, but you can never forget. I get that. That's okay. You can remember, but forgive. It lets the burden off of you. It lets the burden off of your shoulders. And so either way, even if you don't have to talk to that person or have them involved in your life anymore, that's okay. But forgive them for what they've done as Jesus has forgiven you. That's my message for today. I hope that it gets through to somebody, and somebody that may be struggling with this exact thing. So you guys take care and have a wonderful day. God bless.